If you've been fasting every day but the fast's not melting off or your energy feels flat, it's probably not about eating less, it's about timing. A 17-hour fast isn't random. It's when your body flips from storing fat to burning it, while resetting hormones that control hunger, energy, and metabolism. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why this fasting window is a game changer and how to make it work for real results without wrecking your routine. So, why does 17 hours make a big difference? It's not about some magic number, it's about hitting the point where your body finally shifts gears. Most people fast by default overnight, maybe 10 to 12 hours, but that's just scratching the surface. Around hour 14 to 16, your metabolism begins switching from burning sugar to burning fat. By hour 17, you're fully in fat burning mode because your insulin has dropped low enough for your body to unlock its stored fat. This isn't about starvation, it's finally tapping into the energy reserves your body has been holding on to. And the benefits don't stop at fat loss. That 17-hour mark also kicks in cellular cleanup, autophagy, which clears out damaged cells and supports better hormone balance, sharper thinking, and more stable energy. It's long enough to trigger real change, but short enough to fit into a normal lifestyle. If 12 to 14 hours haven't given you results, 17 hours might be where your body finally clicks into fat burning mode. When you cross that 17-hour mark, your body is no longer running on leftovers or stored sugar. It's switched over to fat burning as its primary fuel, and that's when fat loss begins. But here's the part most people miss. At this stage, your body also ramps up human growth hormone, or HGH. Why does that matter? Because HGH is like a signal to your body that it's time to repair, not break down. It protects your lean muscle while encouraging the body to use fat for fuel. This is why fasting is so different from crash diets. With traditional dieting, you often lose muscle along with fat. But at 17 hours, your body is preserving muscle and targeting deep visceral fat, the stubborn fat around your organs that's closely linked to insulin resistance and inflammation. That's why people don't just see a change on a scale. They notice their waistline shrinking, their energy improving, and their body composition shifting in the right direction. If your goal is to burn fat without wrecking your metabolism, 17-hour fasting is the point where that transformation naturally begins. If your gut just isn't healing, sometimes a reset helps. I put together a simple 7-day carnivore gut reset. It's exactly what worked for me. No hype, just results. The link's in the description if you want to check it out. Most people think fat loss is just about cutting calories, but the real magic happens when you reset the hormones that control fat storage, hunger, and energy. At 17 hours, your body starts flipping these key hormonal switches. First, insulin drops. When insulin is low, your body finally stops storing fat and starts burning it. Second, leptin sensitivity improves. Leptin is the hormone that tells your brain you're full. When it's out of balance, you can eat plenty but still feel hungry. Fasting helps reset that signal so your appetite works the way it should. Third, ghrelin, your hunger hormone, begins to stabilize. Instead of wild cravings, you start noticing longer stretches of calm, natural hunger. And remember the growth hormone spike we talked about earlier? It not only preserves your muscle, but also supports fat burning and cellular repair. These hormonal shifts are like hitting a reset button inside your body, helping you burn fat, curb cravings, and feel in control of your energy and appetite without having to rely on pure willpower. Jumping straight into a 17-hour fast can feel like a shock if you've never done it before. But here's the good news. You don't have to nail it on day one. Start small and build up. If you're eating across 14 hours a day, try cutting that down to 12. Once that feels easy, go to 10, then 8. Before you know it, 17 hours won't feel like a stretch, it'll feel natural. One of the simplest ways to get there, eat dinner earlier and push breakfast later. For example, finish eating at 6 or 7 p.m., then have your first meal at 11 a.m. or noon the next day. You'll sleep through most of the fast without even thinking about it. During your fasting window, you could drink water, black coffee, or green tea, all of which help to keep you sharp. A pinch of salt or an electrolyte drink can also help you if you're feeling sluggish. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's to find the rhythm that supports your goals without draining your energy or making you feel like you're deprived. Give your body a few days and you'll be surprised at how quickly it adapts and how good you feel once it does. If there's one thing you need to remember, it's this: consistency beats perfection every time. You don't need to hit exactly 17 hours every single day to see results. What really matters is the overall pattern you build. If you're fasting 17 hours for 4 to 5 days a week, that's enough to create a powerful metabolic rhythm. Over time, that rhythm trains your body to burn fat more efficiently, balance hormones more smoothly, and keep inflammation low. Miss a day or you start eating earlier, it's not a big deal. Your body doesn't go back to square one. Just pick it back up the next day and keep going. The real secret isn't doing this perfectly, it's doing it consistently. Treat the 17-hour fasting like a tool, not a punishment. The people who get the best results are the ones who stick with it over time, not the ones who obsess over every single hour. So, what can you expect after 30 days of sticking with a 17-hour fast? The first thing that most people notice is a reduction in belly fat, not just the surface fat, but the deep visceral fat that's linked to insulin resistance and inflammation. Studies show intermittent fasting can trim your waistline even without changing what you eat. Next, your energy levels even out. Those mid-afternoon crashes and post-meal slumps, they fade as your body switches to burning fat for fuel. It's like upgrading from a cheap battery to a long-lasting power source. You'll also notice less bloating and smoother digestion. The longer breaks between meals gives your gut time to repair, which often means fewer digestive issues and less inflammation. Mentally, things start to shift too. The ketones your body produces during fasting act like brain fuel, sharpening focus and boosting mood. People often say they feel calmer, clearer, and less reactive. And maybe the biggest change, your relationship with food improves. You stop eating out of habit, boredom, and start eating with intention. And that mindset alone can transform your results. These benefits aren't hype. They're what keep people coming back to 17-hour fasting because it simply works. If you're ready to try 17-hour fasting for real, not just for fat loss, but for a better energy, digestion, and hormonal balance, grab my free guide. It's called 7-Day Carnivore Gut Reset, and it shows you exactly how to reset your gut, reduce inflammation, and build a fasting routine that works for your lifestyle. Inside, you'll find simple food strategies, what to avoid, and how to support your digestion naturally while fasting. Click the link inside the description and download it for free. And if you're serious about creating a healthier, stronger version of yourself, hit that subscribe button. More straight to the point, no fluff videos are on the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.